Hey everybody, so with everything going on, it's been quite a while since I've done an Enforcers Hall of Fame, so we're going to do another one right now, and today it is Craig Berube going into the Enforcers Hall of Fame. Let's look at his career and see why he is such a legendary fighter in the league and someone who really through the late 80s, 90s, and into the 2000s was someone who really was always willing to drop the gloves and was a very, very active fighter throughout his time in the league. So, Berube, he played 1,054 career games. He scored 61 goals and 98 assists for 159 points. So, obviously, offense was not why Craig Berube was on the ice. Penalty minutes, 3,149. So one of, the few NHL players who have gone over 3,000 penalty minutes. He has 250 career fights between regular season and postseason, not counting preseason. His most fights he ever had in a season came in 1990-91. With the Philadelphia Flyers, he had 24 fights that year. His best offensive season came the year before with the Flyers in 89-90, where he had 18 points. 6 times in his career, he went over the 200 penalty minute mark in a season, and 15 times he went over the 100 penalty minute mark in a season. So every year he was over 100 penalty minutes, often getting to 2, and just a very, very active fighter. And someone who, wasn't the biggest guy. He was only about 6'1", 205 pounds. He wasn't huge, but he was certainly willing to drop the gloves and very good with the gloves off. Throughout his career, he played for a number of different teams. He started with the Philadelphia Flyers because, of course, just what a typical Flyer-type player Berube was. From 86 to 91 was his first stint with the Philadelphia Flyers. Then he went to Toronto for a very short part of a season, which I didn't even know until I looked all this up. I don't ever remember seeing him in the Toronto Maple Leafs jersey, but for a few games in 91-92, he went to Toronto. Then he went to Calgary, where he played from the rest of that season and the next season until 1993. And then he found a long-term home in Washington from 1993 to 1998. He's probably best known for being a Flyer and a Capital. His time with the Capitals were very, very good enforcer-wise. So then he went back to Philadelphia after Washington from 99 to 2000. Then he went back to Washington for a very short time, 2000-2001, and also split that season with the New York Islanders. Again, I don't remember him at all as an Islander. Never really seen him in an Islanders jersey, so much like Toronto, that's kind of forgotten about. And then he went back to Calgary to finish out his career from 2001 to 2003, and then he retired, and that was the end of Craig Berube in the NHL. He's really known for being a Flyer and a Capital. Also spent a decent amount of time in Calgary, but really a Flyer and a Capital is what Craig Berube is known for. He was always just very active fighter, always willing to fight, stood up for his teammates. He was a good guy to have on your team. Never gave you a ton offensively. Although 18 points in a season is not that bad for a fourth-line fighter. But, Craig Berube is the next guy going in. He is now officially enshrined in my Enforcer Hall of Fame. And we'll continue doing these videos when I get the chance as time goes on. But I believe he is the number 10. He is the 10th person in the Enforcer Hall of Fame, I believe. Again, I'm not doing these in any particular order for the most part, so it's not like he's the 10th best fighter of all time or anything like that. That's not how I'm doing this. I'm just kind of picking guys and throwing them in if I think that they're deserving. So Berube, definitely deserving, and add him to the list of Enforcer Hall of Famers. Guys who will certainly never make the NHL or the Hockey Hall of Fame, but they make my Fighting Hall of Fame. So, there's Craig Berube. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media, check out offthewallhockey.com. All those links are down in the description below. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and talk to you guys soon.